Hello and welcome to cryptocurrency. So today we're going to be looking at, today there seems to be quite the market correction. We see Bitcoin falling 10%, and when we see changes happening in Bitcoin, we see it reflected in all of the altcoins. It looks like the top 10, everyone seems to be down. The only one that isn't as down is Ripple, but it seems like everyone else is down at least 10%, if not 20%. The only ones that seem to be growing today are Verge, Tether, and NXT, but honestly, that growth just isn't that significant. Just about 1%. Not a lot there. Now, you can approach this in one of two ways. You can approach it the first way, which we see a lot of new people in crypto doing, taking the fear, uncertainty, and doubt and starting to sell off their coins. This may be the point where everyone in the news is saying that this is where the bubble has popped, and we're not sure at the moment. It's too soon to tell if this is merely a correction, or if this is going to be the next start of the bear market. But what is going on is you can either sell it off because you think that this is a peak, or you can take this as an opportunity if you believe this is a correction. So today we're going to be talking about coins you might possibly want to buy, or maybe something that you should consider buying soon if you feel confident that this is going to be a correction. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. This is all my speculation. And whatever you decide to do with this information is all up to you, and I wish you the best of luck. But with cryptocurrency is highly unpredictable, and I highly encourage you to make informed decisions on your purchases. So let's talk about a couple of the coins that if you were considering to buy during this dip, that would be good purchases. We're going to start off with Ethereum. Number 2 on CoinMarketCap. So we reached an all-time high at over $800, at around $821, and right now it's $671. The all-time high was Thursday, December 22nd, so that was actually just yesterday. So in the span of 24 hours, it has gone from $821 to $671. And that to me tells me that it's not done falling necessarily. I think that maybe we could wait a day or two and then see if the price is still at that level, and then that might be a good time to buy, but I still don't think we're done with Ethereum fully correcting yet. So I'd hold off on buying Ethereum just yet, but this is definitely something that you want to keep an eye on because it's number 2. It's been having some crazy growth these past 2 years. It's absolutely a solid coin. Out of the 100 coins on CoinMarketCap, 43 of them are Ethereum coins, so Ethereum's not going anywhere. Just keep an eye on the price for here. So yeah, I would wait on Ethereum, but I do think that it's approaching a very, very buyable price for what it is. Alright, let's move on to Litecoin. So Litecoin had a high of $366 on Tuesday, and now we're seeing it a few days later at $269. But I feel like since it's been a few days since it's been falling, right now may be a good time to buy if you are considering expanding your Litecoin portfolio. I do think Litecoin is going to continue to grow personally, but I don't know how long this correction is going to continue going. Because it's been a few days, that's why I think it might be an okay time to buy. But it's entirely up to you if you think Litecoin is going to be worth it. Definitely, it is at quite the steep discount at the moment of this recording. Monero is ranked 10. Monero has been growing in prominence in the last couple of months. I think that if I had to put money on the next coin that I think is going to be added to Coinbase, Monero would be the one for me. And it also went from an all-time high of, I want to say, a little above $400 to $355. And let's see. Yeah, oh, wow, much more than $400. So $471 to now $372. And it's already reached a bit of a low, and it's starting to come back. I think Monero is going to be having a comeback, and I think Monero would be a good choice at this time before it reaches back to its regular price. It seems to be reaching for support around this area, and it seems like it doesn't dip past about 270. It seems like every time it dips, it tends to come back up. So I have pretty strong faith Monero is going to come back. Alright, to IOTA. IOTA has been quite the hot coin recently. It's been around for a couple of months, but only really got in the public eye about this month in December, reaching an all-time high of about $5, a little over $5. Even though it's quite discounted right now, I don't know if I would necessarily buy into it quite yet, just because it's such a new coin and it's still establishing what its price will be. Now, of course, if you are a huge IOTA believer, by all means, this is a fantastic price to buy into if you either feel like you missed the initial IOTA train or if you want to expand on your initial position. Definitely, I don't think this is going to be something that will be good for short-term gains, but for long-term gains, I think that buying a lot of IOTA right now might be a good idea. Okay, so Dash. Dash has been going up really high recently. Looks like we've reached an all-time high of about $1,600, going to a bit of a low on $800. Wow, that is about half of its price in the matter of days. And then it seems like we're going back up. So I think Dash is starting to stabilize a little bit. If you want to get more Dash, that could be a good buy. I think that it's done falling. Wow, that's a really steep drop though. I think that this is still a little bit risky, but if I had to pick that it was going to fall more or rise more, I think it's done falling. That being said, I think this one is a more risky choice out of the other ones that we have talked about so far. So these are my 2 cents about how the correction is going. I personally don't think that this is an indication of a bubble pop, but remember, put your money into your own coins at your own risk, and definitely, cross-reference what I've said with your own research and think really hard about what you're willing to put in. Because like in cryptocurrency, the way they say it is only put in what you're willing to lose. And that is definitely true of something like this. The market at the moment has the capacity to fall 29% like we see in the case of IOTA. And you gotta be really careful with that. But if this is a correction, there's only one way to go, and that's up. So what do you think about the current market and the correction? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time on Cryptocurrency.